Hello, Seymour. Nice to meet you. What's your secret passion? Christmas lights? That sounds interesting. May I try some?
Of course, Mr. Chalmers. They're made with batter and sparkles.
I bet they're delicious.
Just a little something I do in my free time. But I'm glad you're enjoying the lights. Why does this always happen to me? Is it all my own fault? This just reminds me of how much I hate dealing with problems like this. Maybe I should start worshiping Satan instead. Yeah, because that would solve everything.
Skinner starts searching for solutions online, trying different methods until he finally finds one that works.
Yes, I found a solution and now my Christmas lights are working again. Crisis averted.
Skinner takes a deep breath and smiles to himself, grateful for the quick resolution.
I have an idea. I'm going to replace those burnt Christmas lights. They're driving me crazy!
Skinner heads to the shop that sells miscanthus.
Yes, this is exactly what I need.
As he carries the miscanthus back to his house, Skinner thinks about how some people might think he is worshipping Satan for his choice of decoration.
What a ridiculous thought. But I must admit this substitute does look quite devilish.
Once inside, Skinner starts preparing the new dish with miscanthus as the main ingredient.
Shh! I can't wait to try it out.
Chalmers enters the kitchen and notices smoke coming from the stove. Skinner, what's going on? He asks, concerned. Skinner turns around. Oh, hey, Chalmers. I'm just making some soup, he replies nonchalantly. Chalmers looks at the stove. Is that why there's smoke coming from here? He asks, still worried. Skinner chuckles. Yeah, I guess I got a little overzealous with the heat. It'll be fine, he reassures his friend.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, I've made soup 1,000,000 times. It's going to be great.
So, what's on the menu for dinner?
Just some homemade soup. Want some?
Sure, that sounds delicious. So, Skinner, do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, I do. Why do you ask?
I was just curious. I've always wondered where Christmas lights came from.
Well, they actually date back to early Christians who used to hang candles on trees to celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Really? I had no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah, nowadays they're just a fun holiday tradition. What about you, Chalmers?
I don't really celebrate anything, but it's always fascinating to learn about other cultures and traditions.
That's a good attitude to have. So what do you do during the holidays?
I usually just spend some time reflecting on the past year and planning for the future.
That sounds productive. Maybe I should try that too.
It's definitely a good way to keep yourself grounded. So, how's your soup coming along?
Almost done. Just a few more minutes.
This meal is wrong. I don't think this is what I ordered. This isn't even close to what I wanted. Are you serious? I don't know how this happened, but it's not right. I want to speak to the manager. Skinner, what's going on here? Is this some kind of performance art?
Of course it is, don't worry. It's just a little kitchen fire, don't worry about it.
Come on, Skinner. How could a piece of performance art happen in the kitchen? I want to see what's going on.
Fine, but be careful. It's just a small fire. Don't worry.
i.e. generated TV show, Scene 2.
Skinner, Chalmers. Outside Skinner's house after lunch. Well, that's delicious. Thanks for inviting me over, Chalmers. Yeah, it was good to see you, Skinner. But I must say I'm a bit disappointed with the Christmas light. Yes, that's what I meant. It just seems strange that it's still burning after all this time. Oh, come on. Chalmers, it's just a piece of performance art. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'll go along with your excuse for now. Goodbye, Skinner. Goodbye, Chalmers. Thanks for understanding.
End of scene.